Welcome to the Christian Life Coach Collective. I'm your host and coach, Laura Malone, and I'm here to help you become the hero of your own story and learn to be a guide to others. Whether you're a life coach in any niche or you want to become one, or you're just listening in so you can self-coach to lead your own life well, this podcast is here to serve you. I'm super excited to walk with you into your calling and help you create a wonderful legacy for your life. So let's jump in to today's episode. Well, happy Thanksgiving if you're in America. If you're not, happy week to you. And I don't know if you get to still, benefit from Black Friday deals everywhere you go, but rather than seeing this week as Black Friday, like most businesses with, kind of brick and mortar businesses, even online, people who sell products, they see it as a place where they can make back some of the money they've invested into creating products. But as a coach offering a service, I don't really get into the red because I don't have a warehouse full of product that I've paid to produce. I don't have an overhead of a store. And I see it as a time when, we're all looking for good deals, right? And it's an opportunity for me to offer you great deals on what I create, the value I offer. So I'm kind of taking advantage of your interest this time of year in a good deal, but not to help me get out of the red and into the black, because that's just not really actually a thing for me. I want to use it because I know that your attention is likely focused on this weekend and the amount of good deals out there. So I want to help you know how you can actually invest in yourself, how you can potentially invest in others, and how I can best serve you right now. So I'm coming at it kind of from a different perspective. If you're a coach, I would recommend you, take advantage of Black Friday as an opportunity to share what you offer and let the world know what you do, how you can serve them, how you can help them get results, how you can help them get transformation and growth, right? But do it from a perspective of service as opposed to the hustle and the scramble of trying to get people to spend their money on you. That's different. It comes with a very different energy, very different thought process, and it's a bit more scarcity minded, which is going to put you in a stressful mood. It's not fun, so don't do it. If it works for you, Black Friday is different for everybody. Everybody offers something different. And honestly, this is the first year I've offered anything specific on Black Friday. So bless it. I actually have been praying and asking the Lord to show me how I can overgive this week, just really as a measure of thankfulness to you, all of my listeners and subscribers, my coaches and clients, because I know that you want to become heroes in your own lives, and you want to be guides to the world around you. And I know you're on a journey to create your own story, and I'm really applauding you for that over here, right? I want to make a way for some of you where you can't see a way. Again, I look at creating things that I wish I'd always had years ago in order to serve you well where you are. Even when the prices go up, it's because the value's gone up. And I've added to something. I'm making it better. I'm growing it. So this weekend only, for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, from the time this episode is published to Sunday, November 27th, 2022 at midnight, you can jump into the Storymaker's Journey. That is my coaching program where we go through 6 sessions giving extra special attention and care to what's in your heart. We dump out all that's in your head that you need to piece together so you can actually figure out who you're called to serve and impact in the world, and how are you called to do that. So we really go after your calling in this season, and it's so hard to find this on your own, but that's exactly why life coaching and purpose coaching is in existence, right? Is because it's hard to do on our own. So we discover like the unique way that you can do all of that by drawing out what's already inside of you and, looking at a roadmap of what do you need to add and where are you going to go with it all? As in, is this a business or a ministry, a book? How could you actually begin to communicate and create content so you can care for your people that you're called to through content creation, clear communication, and coaching services? Get into the nitty-gritty, and I help you clearly define it. And all of that culminates in an opportunity to start an online business that not only makes an impact on the world, but creates an income for you. So you can take care of your family and your wants and your needs. So the value of that's over $1,600. The price is normally $12.97, but if you sign up for this weekend, it's only $9.97 for the 6 sessions if you pay it in full. There's also payment plans available. And I'm going to offer up that this is a hugely amazing gift to give to any woman in your life that you want to undergird and support in her calling. So you can actually go buy this for somebody else. Obviously, she's going to need to want it. She's going to want to do the work. But I personally think that this is an amazing gift to give somebody else. I wish that somebody had given it to me. In fact, if somebody gave it to me right now, I'd still take them up on it. I'd do this work over and over and over again. I love clarification's sake, right? If that's something you want to do, just email me at laura@sterlingandstonementoring.com. You can find that in the show notes. This is an investment into your purpose and your impact and your legacy. And if you've been unsure how to jump into the journey and figure out what you're made for and what makes your heart alive, how you can bring the kingdom of heaven to earth and shift the atmosphere around you, this is the path that gets you headed in the right direction. And I love this work. I love serving you guys and helping you find what you're made for. It's one of my favorite things to do in my life. So I want to help you live wholeheartedly because you actually are stepping into what God created you to do. You don't just know something. You're not just inspired. You actually get the ball rolling and you know what your next action step is and you start seeing results in it. I love helping you figure out how to make it such a part of your life that you can actually make money to take care of your family and to meet your own needs and wants. I love helping you set a strong foundation. It's really one of the greatest honors in my life, helping other people build their house on the rock and become change agents in the kingdom of God to reveal the Father and bring him glory. Like, okay, core message. Hello. So honestly, if you want to get that clear, like I feel so much clarity after all this time. Yes, I duct taped it all together. I figured it all out on my own. But now I know what I'm called to. I know that I'm here to serve you. I know that I'm called to help Christian women know how to reveal the love of God through their lives and impact the world around them. And I know that I'm called to raise up and train and equip and release Christian life coaches, men and women. I know that I get to help people build their house on the rock. Oh, that's, yes, write it on the rock at the end of my days. But I love that. I love helping you learn how to lead yourself well and take that transformation and turn it into a passion to help lead others well. So that leads us to the Greenhouse course, the Christian Life Coach training and certification. Those doors are always open, so you can purchase the course now and access it anytime you're ready. It's lifetime, and you're not just going to learn a couple of tools and strategies, but actually 20 different coaching tools. And I will say that most valuable of all of them, you're going to learn about the Pearl practice. How you can literally serve every single client, every single time through this one freedom tool. You're going to learn how to teach your clients to take their thoughts captive, not just by saying, I take my thoughts captive, but how do you actually do that? How does the renewal of the mind occur? and recognize how their thoughts inform their emotions, which turn into action, which creates results and culminates in their legacy, whether they like that legacy or not. And no matter what they're struggling with or trying to do, the Pearl practice can help them find truth and begin to get the results they want, no matter what niche you are working with. You're also going to learn inside the Greenhouse course the foundations of coaching, tracking your sessions, creating intake forms, discovery calls, structuring your sessions, structuring your signature offer, post-session evaluations, putting together contracts and terms and client emails, developing your own tools, and more. So there's a lot in there. The value of the Greenhouse course is around $16.97 right now, and it's going to get better, but it's currently priced at $9.97, and I'm going to give you $100 off this weekend, making it $8.97. So if you do that this weekend by Sunday at midnight, November 27th, 2022, in addition to that great discount, you're also going to get 6 months of the Coaches Collective, which is the membership for Sterling & Stone coaches. So you get extra tools and videos and content I create. You're going to get listed in the Sterling & Stone coaches directory on my website once you're finished with certification. You'll get discount on one-to-one coaching with me, benefit from all the connection and support of the other Sterling & Stone live coaches inside the membership, and you get a monthly Coaches Collective live call. So you also get to be the first to know when I create anything new, like a tool or an offer or a course, and you get the opportunity. This is magnificent. Inside of the Coaches Collective, you get the opportunity to actually be on the podcast, and you can get coached. So you get free coaching when you come on the podcast. Amen. You can share about your journey as you become a coach and what you're doing, and offer free, like, your valuable content to my listeners, which is awesome practice. It's a great vessel to carry what you carry and release. And hello, you get to take advantage of the organic marketing of my podcast and my website that I want to use in support of your calling. So if you buy this week in the Greenhouse course, then I'm going to give you 6 months of that membership. And it's just a special thank you to all of my listeners for this first year of the podcast, and to really encourage those of you who just want to step into your calling. Go after it. Go do it now. Don't sit back and wait for the right time. You know how I think about that. It's not going to be the right time. You are capable of more now than you believe. So those of you who are ready to make an impact and start building the foundation of a business in order to bring in income, I want to help you make that happen. And if you're hearing in the back of your mind, now is the wrong season, I want you to know I do hear you, because I felt that way for 15 years. Little kids, crazy life, not enough this, not too much of that. But what I know I did that got me where I'm at today is that I took what was in my head and my heart, and I coached myself. And I started developing it really slowly, because I was figuring it out on my own, so that when it came time, I'd already written the vision down and I could run with it, just like Habakkuk 2 says. So invest in your future by creating a strong foundation now and helping yourself to think on and feel that even in the midst of the messy middle, you are actively creating a future legacy now. You are becoming the future of you with intention. That's what I wish I'd had, was somebody to walk me through the journey and give me hope for my future when the messy middle days were dreary and sometimes really dark. So, in saying good, we're wrapping up the year. It's so awesome to get the foundation laid now so you can really run on it in this coming season. And I feel like the Lord is making a way for us in this new season of our lives. I know for me, it's a season of multiplication, and I think it is for many of you as well. So what is he saying to you about your future? Do you feel like you know there's people who need your help? You know you can help people. You just wish you could find them and you knew how you can actually serve them. Do you wish that you could just get in front of somebody Somebody wants to be coached so that you can actually do what you're passionate about, if only for an hour, because you love like that post-session high of, whoa, like I just helped somebody find transformation or awareness or growth or freedom in their lives. Like, did that really happen? Did I really get to do that? Press in and press play, because God is with you and so am I. So go to the show notes for links to buy the Greenhouse course with coupon code BFF. And with that, get started ASAP and get the 6 months of the Coaches Collective with it. You can also find the link for the Storymaker's Journey and get your first session scheduled. You can get scheduled and started now, or you can simply get signed up and schedule for January after all the crazy happens, because that's a great time to renew your mind and have some help doing it after you've lived through all of these big emotion days that are to come. So I think what I want to do too is throw in another bonus. If you buy the Greenhouse course and the Storymaker's Journey, you will get the discounts that come with that, plus 6 months of the Coaches Conservatory. But as a bonus, I want to give you the Arboretum Business Course. So that's where you're going to learn everything you need to know about setting up your business and making it actually a legal entity, developing your lead magnets, your marketing, your branding, and more, okay? All the systems, like what are the priority systems you need to get set up so you know that you don't need a website first. Let's go do the other things that are going to make you money. That all of that is laid out in a good framework for you to follow. That's worth about $800 right now, and I offer it for $497, but I want to give it to you if you bundle the Greenhouse course with the Storymaker's Journey, because why not? So that means you would be getting over $4,000 worth of training, certification, coaching, community, personal growth, and professional development for under $2,000. So if I were you, I'd grab it all and go through get started on the life coach training and certification in the Greenhouse to start laying a strong foundation. Then I would start probably my Storymaker's Journey in January or February after the crazy's over. And I would get clear on my calling, my core message, my content, communication, and coaching opportunities. Then I would take all that information that I gained from all that work to actually start my business. Knowing what my business is, knowing what my calling is, who my people are, and actually develop my business, my name, my branding, all of that stuff from having clarity and knowing what I'm called to do, who I'm called to serve, and how I'm actually committed to showing up in that space. That way, you don't need to, you don't set up a business and build your branding around something you have to pivot from later because you didn't have the clarity. That would be my recommended flow if I were you, but you also might be, some of you are going to be in a different place right now, which is totally fine. So jump on it, do it in the way that you think is best. Shoot me an email if you have a question, laura@sterlingandstonementoring.com. And I'm putting this episode out on Thanksgiving Day, so you actually have extra time to know about it before, waking up on Friday morning, listening to it while you stand in line in the cold darkness, waiting for doors to open at some random store. I've never been that person because I don't like cold and I don't like to be up early, but maybe you're more like you find yourself with a turkey hangover in the bed and you're scrolling through Amazon, trying to figure out how to spend your money the best way. Either way, I hope this blesses many of you, that you're able to access something for your future you didn't know how to tap into right now. And I want to thank you for listening. I'm so thankful for you guys. And I pray a blessing over your family and your holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving anywhere in America. And if you don't live here, I bless you as well, because I know some of you are in Australia and Cote d'Ivoire, Africa, and Mauritius.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Denmark, Germany,
and I would love it if you could leave me a review wherever you listen to this podcast.
I see you all.
And tell me what you're loving about it.
And I'm so
it helps other
for
people who are looking for transformation and change and growth in their lives
find
me.
To shine upon you.
And if you want to learn about becoming a coach with any of your superpowers, head over to sterlingandstonementoring.com and check out the Greenhouse course. See you there.
Smack into the truth of your Father's love. Yes, smack right there into it. All right. All things are possible. Love you, friends. Bless you. Until next time.